Thank you for joining us.
A man suspected of robbing a credit union in Columbus led police on a high-speed chase that resulted in an accident that shut down Interstate 70 eastbound in Licking County. The chase began shortly before noon at the CME Credit Union on North High Street in Clintonville. A man driving a Chrysler New Yorker led police into Licking County, where he collided with a semi-truck's fuel tank a few miles before the Brownsville Gray Shot exit. The accident caused a fuel leak, and Interstate 70 eastbound had to be shut down around 1 p.m. to allow hazmat crews to clean up the leakage. The driver of the Chrysler continued heading east after the accident and got off at the Brownsville Gray Shot exit. He pulled behind Sneddon truck and trailer on Brownsville Road and took off running into a cornfield.
We just heard a lot of sirens. And we walked out back, and all the cops were back there, and they tackled the guy out there in the cornfield.
Sneddon said the man was a tall black man with gray hair. The FBI is currently investigating the incident. An official at the scene told WHIZ the man is suspected in other robberies in the area, and they will not release his name until meeting with witnesses in the other incidents to make a positive identification. The Highway Patrol says one lane of Interstate 70 East is now open to traffic.
The State Highway Patrol reports a Thanksgiving travel period was 36% less deadly on Ohio roads than a year ago. Troopers say 14 people were killed in crashes Wednesday, compared with 22 who died over the same 5 days around the 2006 holiday. Seatbelts weren't used in more than half of the deadly accidents this year. The patrol says for the year to date, traffic fatalities are running behind the 2006 pace. As of Sunday, 1,092 people have died in crashes during 2007, compared to 1,117 who had been killed by this time last year.
An injury in a rural area with a victim needing medical treatment quickly. That's where you'll find MedLight of Ohio. In her special series, WHIZ's Nicole Medall takes a behind-the-scenes look at this life-saving operation.
Each year, nearly 7,000 people are transported by MedLight's helicopters or mobile ground units. At its inception, the agency began with just 3 helicopter units in southeastern Ohio and no ground units. Today, the number has grown.
We currently operate with 8 helicopter bases scattered around the state of Ohio and 4 mobile intensive care unit bases.
The 8 bases are close to 40 miles apart to give a wide range and coverage area.
We look at geographically where the needs are the most, as far as where people are being transported the most. The population is a factor.
And when a call comes in, the crew is ready to respond with its critical care nurse and paramedic, each with at least 5 years experience.
The critical care nurse brings the expertise of that critical care. The paramedic, on the other hand, brings the experience of the scene work that we do. Nurse, it's 5 years critical care experience in ICU, CCU, those types of units. With the paramedic, same thing. It's 5 years experience, preferably with a higher volume department, so that they get good experience.
And that expertise allows this agency to save lives. From MedFlight 4 in Coshocton, I'm Nicole Medall, WHIZ News.
Tomorrow on the WHIZ News at 6, Nicole will take us through what happens when MedFlight responds to a call.
It did not take long for the first fatal accident of deer gun season. It happened in Coshocton County. The Sheriff's Department says just before 9 a.m., 64-year-old John Zielinski of Hinckley was hunting with 2 friends when his weapon discharged. Deputies say he was struck in the left leg above his foot. Zielinski was taken to Coshocton County Memorial Hospital and was being taken to Richard Downing Airport to be flown to Akron General Medical Center. Officers say he took a turn for the worse and died from his injury. Deputies say Zielinski was hunting in an area by himself when the accident happened.
Meanwhile, today in Muskingum County, it was pouring rain and cold. Hunters still crowded the woods in search of that big buck. Men and women alike were battling the elements in search of a deer.
The joy of hunting. It's just fun. It's fun to be out in the woods. It's fun to, you know, especially when it's raining. It's a challenge to go out.
Hunters say the hunt is fun, but it's the feast that comes afterward that makes it worthwhile.